Alright everyone, and welcome back to the studio. This is High Tech TR broadcasting from the new Barktown MMS Central Broadcasting Center for the ISM recap on MMS. This time, the July 2022 ISM actually brought quite a few topics. There are road proposals, some IATs, and for the first time in a while, an MRT extension. So let's begin. The first road proposal is the B682. This was proposed by It's Not Jasper, and it simply connects the towns of Hazen, Stevenstown, and Frostgrave. It is an interesting layout, splitting into a tri-junction at the coast, as the two towns are pretty much due north and south of each other. This has been approved. The next one is an extension of the B65 proposed by J Planner. It will extend north of its current terminus at Savannah, albeit appearing to spur off the B65 instead of just extending the end of the road due to space constraints, taking the road to Cactusburg, passing by the A620 in the process. This has been approved. The next proposal is actually an extension of the same road, though going south instead of north. It was proposed by Chimata. It will take the B65 past Sandviken on a straight line to Glacierton, passing by and interchanging with the slightly extended A68. This has been approved. The final road proposal is by Stephen, an extension of the B105 from Halifax to Mountains Pier. The given map is quite hard to read, so I've included some extra text. The road extension will essentially follow the lakeshore line, passing by LE12, which is claimed by Burncow, currently without any significant development. This has been approved, though the staff would like to remind everyone to type out any text instead of handwriting it for better legibility. Now on to some IATs and IABs. The first is a tunnel previously owned by High Speed Rail Corporation. This tunnel traverses from Zikwa to Fort Yaxia, and KittyCat 11231 proposes to transfer this to himself, as the owner of HSRC Camel Fantasy is banned. Many were surprised that this tunnel hadn't been IAT'd sooner, as you may know that Kitty owns a rail company. This has been approved. Next is the town of Oaksville, originally owned by Gamer10 TV. HVT 2011 proposes to take ownership of this small town, as Tranquil Forest is nearby and the 300 block rule would prevent further expansion of the city. This has been approved. Next is a bypass of an unnamed town proposed by FWIs. They are building a rail line that goes from Ngaoling to Winterville, and it passes pretty much under the unnamed town owned by Command Key and labeled as 3 on this map. This has been approved. The next transfer is of the town of Aardvark, originally owned by Slushy. This is proposed by EchoHue for a similar reason to Tranquil Forest. It is very near to Sunshine Coast. This has been approved. We still have two more. Next is Spring Valley, a town originally owned by Architect 21. Elite Neon wishes to take ownership in order to be its caretaker and to preserve its sentimental value personal to Elite Neon. This has been approved. Finally, the beautiful island town of Monte Isla, originally owned by Vopicula, though he claims the town had been transferred to Autobus 22, who does not have any memory of that. That's another rabbit hole we don't have time for. Anyway, Malesi proposes this IAT in order to be the town's caretaker, in order to serve any transport requests. This has been approved. Finally, on to the last topic, J Planner and Bretzel33 propose an extension of the Lakeshore Line, sponsored by Needham NL. The line is to be extended west past its current terminus of Newbridge, passing by Shabulaji before going underground to serve the towns of Ardaman, Holtville, and terminating at Las Playas. This adds 13 more stations to the line, with 7 of them potentially open for reserving, which will come nearer to the opening of the extension at the next GSM. This has been approved, and as of the making of this video, the extension has actually been completed. That's all for this ISM. We certainly had many more topics in this one compared to previous ISMs, and this may affect the ultimate decision on whether to scrap ISMs later on in the year. In the meantime, you may be able to watch the 23rd and 24th Taco Burrito-a-thons on this channel. Happy very late 10th anniversary to the MRT. Thank you for watching. This is High Tech TR signing out from the High Tech TR on Twitch MRT Media Studio. This has been the ISM recap on MMS.